These are great opportunities for all of us just to broaden our minds to see what's actually out there.
Students from White Bear High School's Manufacturing Pathway program recently took a tour of local manufacturers to show them real-world career options.
Gives us a chance to come out and look at local industry, kind of right in the backyard of White Bear Lake High School.
And they're looking for people. And if we can prepare our young people for those jobs, they will be there for them.
You need to have skills, you need to know what you're getting into, you need to love what you do, and just have a general education of how to work the machines and work with people.
The tour was for students like Mike Johnston, who have an interest in engineering and manufacturing.
How do you like them apples?
Well, I would say he's a very typical student, and there's no one else like him.
Mike is very passionate about engineering and about manufacturing.
Mike is a third-generation engineer enthusiast.
Well, I'm really interested in manufacturing because both my dad and my grandfather were engineers. My grandpa started his own fabrication company, and my dad eventually took over that. And so it's in my blood, and I've always loved designing stuff on the computer and then going over to the shop and building it.
Who understands the need for programs like the Manufacturing Pathway.
There's a strong need for manufacturing and just engineering in general. We're falling behind.
The program is also supported by local industries.
Come on in.
I think it's a combination of things. I think industry has partly driven the need for this because they're having a hard time finding skilled employees.
But to come out to the sites, smell it, hear it, see people actually working it, not necessarily the owners of the company, but to see people doing the work, our students start to envision themselves in those roles and start bringing a little more meaning to their education and their planning.
I've toured many different companies and factories over the years, and I just want to see some more experiences and see if they have any job openings for the career I'm going to pursue.
This is actually a laminated beam that we spun down to a circle.
Mike's path took a turn just as he was entering high school.
I had brain cancer. It was a very large tumor, about 99 cubic millimeters, which is about an inch and a half golf ball in the center of my brain.
He spent the summer getting radiation treatment to reduce the size of the tumor.
I had the proton beam radiation over in Indiana, which is a lot safer. So this is the side of my head when we first found my tumor. This is after one dose of chemotherapy. That's what it shrunk down to after that. Then after 2 doses, and I circled it in blue, and after 4 rounds of chemo, that's when it went down to. Yeah, chemo and radiation shrunk it down to nothing. It's just a blood vessel now.
His experiences while in treatment for his cancer sent him down an unusual career path.
I actually know exactly what I want to do. I just got accepted to University of Wisconsin Stout. I'm going to go there for packaging engineering.
A career path where he sees issues he would like to solve.
Medical packaging. When they're trying to numb my skin, the J-tip, the carbon dioxide, they doesn't always open up how they should, and I gotta go to school and try and fix that.
His whole ordeal has helped him focus on the future.
Well, with my cancer, it really impacted me to get a job that I love and that will help support my family, because personal experience, medical bills are not cheap, and I'm going to need a good career that's going to help pay for those.
Which is why this program is such an important tool for students.
Really happy with what I'm learning right now in my manufacturing and applied engineering class.
Even those students who don't want to pursue a traditional education.
That a 4-year college is not necessarily the right choice for all students from an academic point of view as well as a financial point of view.
And I think it's important for them to know that there are other options. Again, well-paying, high-demand, high-skilled jobs where they can really set themselves up in a good career.
In the future, educators hope to attract more girls into the program and into manufacturing.
We may have to market it a little bit differently than we do to males and talk about maybe how being in manufacturing and engineering can really benefit people.
As we look at different styles of manufacturing jobs, I think young women will see themselves fitting into those more often. And when we have women in manufacturing speaking to careers, that will help too.
But this fledgling program has already seen success.
Today was really cool. We just got to see from raw material every single step in the process to get to the final product, which I thought was really kind of neat.
With Mike always looking on the bright side of things.
Everything happens for a reason. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have met some of my best friends. I wouldn't have so many different experiences if I hadn't gotten diagnosed with brain cancer. It's honestly changed my life for the better. It's one of the best things that's happened to me. Sounds cruel, but it's true.
And taking it one day at a time.
Just live each day like it's your last and do what you love.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too.